live. What's going on, everybody? Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Mint Collectibles. I'm your boy, GemMint.
It's your girl, Fee.
Doing this live Saturday morning stream, drinking coffee. And we'll just see who comes on in here and see what's going on. What's up with you, Fee?
I'm so excited you're off this week, and the kids are off this week, so everyone's going to be home.
We got the whole week off, so I'm thinking, man, we got to get a bunch of videos knocked out.
Yeah, I want you to read Little Bird. You got it. You don't understand. It's such a good story. It's so good.
I'm not really trying to read that.
All right. It's only 5 issues.
I have so much stuff I got to read.
Oh, my God. I'm going to read it right now today so we can do the review.
Yeah, you should just do that solo review. What up, Jesse? What up, Dylan?
Morning.
So you know how we do. Just figure we pop on in here, see what you guys are talking about. We got Tom to the 5th power. What's going on, everybody? 9 a.m. where we're at. I know it's like 11 on the East Coast.
This coffee always tastes burnt.
What's the do? What up, Miguel Gomez? What up, Kay?
Morning.
What up, Adamantium Ace? Longtime fan from the UK.
Oh, good evening.
Can you share your experience with Hero Restoration? So with Mike, I only sent him books maybe once or twice. And the thing you got to realize when you send books, it's not his fault if a book's not a 9.8. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to press the book and does what he can, but
why would it be his fault?
Because sometimes, like, you know, you send somebody a book and you're hoping it gets this highest grade, but if it doesn't, it's not necessarily Mike's fault. You know, it's always a gamble. So, I mean, yeah, Mike's a good guy. I definitely, he's trustworthy. He'll definitely press your stuff, clean it, send it to CGC and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not a miracle worker. Like, not everything's going to be 9.8. It depends on the book, right? Robert Ferrari, what up? Okay, Breezy's in South Africa. Okay.
With the military time. What are you trying to prove?
I don't even know what time that is. What is that? 5 o'clock?
6 o'clock?
What's up, Statue Collecting? What up, Cruising with the Wake and Bake? Okay.
Ooh.
What's up, Armando?
I hear ya.
Mick K said just popped in. It's 3 a.m. Good night and good morning.
Good night. Good night.
Alec, man, I'm about to do some photography with the
NECA?
The quarter scale NECAs is what got me into collecting statues, man.
NECA does articulating though, right?
Yeah, the figures. What's up, Patrick? What up, Hayden from Scotland? What's up, man?
Ooh, I want to go there.
Marcos from Collector Zone. What up?
Good morning.
Working on Spanish homework. Okay. Yes, sir. We drinking coffee too.
Our daughter needs to work on her Spanish homework.
What up, Andrew Darville from the UK as well. Combat Sloth. What's up, y'all?
Oh, God, that's a cool name.
So, man, you know, I was thinking about if I was going to make a video talking about that COPPA stuff, or if I should just talk about it on the live stream with y'all. What's up, Super Lazy? Mo Thug Love. I don't know.
I mean, whatever will be, I guess. I guess that's just how I feel about it.
Symbiote Massacre, what about the Starman Omnibus that's rumored to be canceled? Damn, I didn't know it was rumored because I was going to try to sell my standard hardcover set. Fee gave up on Preacher, man. I don't know why.
I gave up on a lot of... Insane. I gave up on, like, reading's hard. It's, like, very...
It's also fundamental.
Yeah, I don't read good.
See, here goes Justin. Are you worried about COPPA and the FTC? I hope it doesn't affect you too much. So, first of all, I think overall it's not going to be as bad as we think because of all the attention that it's getting, right?
Right.
Second of all, the big thing about my channel is that the big thing about COPPA is, what's it called again with the ads? Is it private? Personal ads towards children under the age of 13, right? So it's all about ads and data mining. Now, if you look at any of the ads that ever come up in any of my videos, they're never geared towards children. It's never like toys for children under 13 years old. It's always adult-related ads, which makes me think that YouTube has me in this category of this is a channel for adults.
Right.
Right? Now, if you look at Ryan's toy review, what type of ads do you think come on before his videos? Mad kids stuff, right?
Right.
So I think that in that sense, my channel is going to be straight. And I'm pretty sure like all the channels I watch that are comic book related all have the same ads, sideshow ads, that ad with Denzel Washington where he goes, wow. You ever see that one? Wow. It's American Express or some shit. Wow. So for those reasons, I don't think that we're in any kind of danger.
See, when this happened, it kind of made me a little bit happy because I was like, oh, good. If I continue to curse, our channel will not be like for children.
And it's not about that. See, here's the problem with the COPPA stuff, right? So if you set your channel that this is not for kids, that's cool. You can remain as normal. You can still monetize this and that. But the problem is that if the FTC scans your channel and your videos and says, wait a minute, that's comic books. Comic books are for kids. We're going to find this guy a percentage based on the revenue it generated up to $42,000. But so that's the scary part. But I think that law is way too vague. If somebody find me, if FTC find me saying comic books are for kids, I would take them to court for sure.
First of all, find one child that has comic books.
What kids are buying $5.99 comic books? See, that's the problem. It's up to whose discretion that something is for children or not. Comic books, Spider-Man, is Spider-Man for children? That's like saying, is He-Man for children? Do kids today play with He-Man?
I don't even know if they know who that is.
Right, but it was a child toy for me, but as an adult
Strawberry Shortcake?
I grew up with that.
Is a thing right now.
It's no longer a kid thing. It's an adult nostalgia thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, Cold Glass, yeah, man, eBay's a gamble. I don't really tend to buy raw books off eBay, but if they're not as described, you can always return them because eBay is a buyer's market, and they'll side with the buyer every time. She's over here using the Homer mug. We got a perfectly good Gem Mint Collectibles mug.
Oh, I haven't cleaned it yet. I told you I have to go through all the steps. I gotta clean it. It's gotta be cleaned first. I gotta take it downstairs. It's been up here.
Shout out to River, said, hey guys, love the channel. We appreciate that.
Ooh, I like that name too.
VJ Sick Rick with the killer care package the other day. What's up, brother? Oh
yeah. No, don't go there. Turn around.
McDonald's.
Go make eggs or something.
You've been working on the every John Byrne omnibus. I'm gonna do it this week while I'm off. I'm gonna do every Stan Lee and every Jack Kirby, every John Byrne, which is cool because Jack Kirby and Stan Lee have omnibus for Marvel and DC. Stan Lee only has that one, the Just Imagine book. What up, Zion? What are you doing?
I'm looking at my...
Can you look here?
Okay. Well, you're
looking down the whole time.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. What am I paying you for?
Oh, my God.
What up, Alex from Romania?
Ooh, hello.
Targeted ads, right, exactly.
You're skipping all the comments that I want you to touch.
All the best, Gem, and Fee, have a great day. Oh, Fee with the fire shirt. I already highlighted someone else with the fire shirt.
I want them to say it every time.
That's the Spider-Man animated series. Did you get that from the thrift store?
No, I got this from Walmart.
Why do you gotta say it like that?
No. I got this from Target. This one's from Target. Target.
Yo, River, I actually filmed a review on all 3 deluxe editions for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I read them all. I blazed through that. I mean, blaze on over here. They were dope, man. What's up, Bob Blanton? Boy who has 7. What up, brother?
What up?
You are fighting FTC and YouTube. So, Combat Sloth, you're right in the sense that YouTube could have did something different. They chose to put the responsibility on the content creators. YouTube could have said, all right, COPPA, bet. We're going to make harder. We're going to make everybody who has an account click whether they're above or below the age of 13. And if they don't comply, then we're going to remove their channel. They could have did something else. But I think YouTube is trying to make the FTC look bad to get the people to kind of rise up. That's what I think they're trying to do.
And we will.
Marco saying COPPA is too gray in their policy. That's the issue. Just make a 13 and under YouTube for kids, which they have. Resolves everything. 2 different YouTubes. Yeah, so YouTube could have played more hardball, but I feel like they kind of like, oh, well, you want them to do that? We're going to do this then, and we're going to make you guys look bad. But they're making themselves look bad, too. You know what was frustrating? This fucking guy, right, who did the
fucking guy
from the FTC who did the press conference.
Oh,
it reminds me of like those old guys who were interviewing Mark Zuckerberg and like asking him how Facebook makes money. Like, you guys are so out of touch. You have no idea. You're making laws for shit that you have no idea about.
Right?
It's fucking ridiculous, man. What up, Bueller?
Hello.
Oh, my man got Alec Mann on eBay for the entire Funko Pop Power Rangers for $25. Don't piss me off, man. Are they in the box? Those must be out of box. Deadpool's definitely child friendly. See, the problem is not specifics. It's overall at a glance. Comic books, kids. Toys, kids. Car videos, adults. Like, you know, they're kind of looking at it, I think, in that. I
could see where if you had a YouTube channel, though, that had a broad range, like right there in those teens, where you'd be like, I'm on both sides of that number. You had a real problem. Like, what am I supposed to do?
So I'm talking about my channel and comic book related channels. Now, people that review Marvel Legends and toys, yo, that I would be a little bit more nervous, I think, if I was one of those guys.
Or Hot Toys.
Yeah. Good thing I don't collect Hot Toys.
It's in the name. Hot Toys. It's in the name.
The show was good, Matt. It was good, man. So my thoughts on the Spider-Man Clone Saga. I'm biased because I grew up reading that. That's like a nostalgic thing for me. I love the Clone Saga. Most readers hated it, especially people that are older than me. But man, come on.
You got to be specific about which Spider-Man clone saga.
Oh yeah. What up, Simon? What up, Christian?
What up? Oh my God, how far are you?
Oh man, I ate a public sub 3
it.
years ago. Since then, I've had the bubble guts. Public subs for the win. I haven't had that shit in like 2 years.
It's been a minute.
Andrew, good morning from Spain. What up, Gem Russell from IG? Oh, what up? Who that? Yeah, man, since day one. Patrick saying, I think your channel will be okay. It's a collectibles channel more than anything. Definitely not geared towards kids. I agree. Do we ever cook ourselves some pancake mix? I'm sure we have.
Yeah, I make it from scratch.
What's one story from Marvel, DC, and an independent you say everyone should read once? Everybody should read Invincible from Image.
Little Bird from Image.
Everybody should be reading The Watchmen from DC. Everybody should read, what's my Marvel pick? What is my Marvel pick? That's tough, man. I mean, I love Marvel. I'm probably more of a Marvel guy. Big surprise, right?
Is it because you have so many?
Yeah, that's like, what do you pick? You know, I mean,
all of them?
I don't know. I guess a must read would be like the Silver Age Spider-Man or Fantastic Four run. I think those are like the essentials. Yeah, I want to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough. Let's see. What up, Matt Haven?
What up?
What up, Scott Moreno? In the box. Alex, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Congrats if it's true. Bueller says, hello, Fee. You're awesome.
Oh, hi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, Sky. I don't know. Let me know if you need me to clarify again because this comment's a couple minutes old. Yo, River, you got to find my Bone Thugs playlist on Spotify. I got the 5 playlists.
Oh, my God.
What up, Adarsh?
Oh, what up, Adarsh? He's on the other one?
Like Craven's Last Hunt's a good Marvel book. I did a review on it recently. Oh, cool. We already caught up with the comments. Okay.
Yeah. So we're grown-up children twice.
So Reese, with those custom Omnis, I don't know how it's done, man. I just got somebody who knows where to get them, and he hits me up every now and then, like, "Yo, you want to buy this? You want to buy this?" But they're very secretive. They won't tell me who makes them or putting requests in or whatever.
They always come to you because you always say yes. You're like, yeah, I will.
When he needs some money, he hollers at me. Hot Toys it's definitely an adult toy. But does the FTC recognize that? That's the whole problem. Does the FTC say Hot Toys? Oh, that's for adults. We're definitely not going to find them. No, they're going to be like, it's a toy. That's Spider-Man. Fuck these guys. Favorite comic book movie of all time? I'm probably going to roll with like Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire. Or, of Iron Man 1, Avengers 1, those are up there for me. Do you have a favorite comic book movie?
I don't know if it's considered a comic book movie. What? The Fifth Element.
I think it's more of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, well, that's my favorite, so that's what I'm going with.
Quiet Storm, good morning, sir.
It reminds me of Inkle.
Planet Hulk's a good read, too. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of Marvel. I could name more shit you should read. Uncanny X-Force, Spider-Man by McFarlane.
The Boys.
I'm talking about Marvel.
Oh.
Come on, man.
I like the indies.
Props from Minnesota. Glad I found your channel. Cool, brother. Thank you. Seem grumpy today. Maybe. Do you find it harder to convince new readers to read older books because of the art of writing? Yeah, I think newer readers have more trouble reading Silver Age and Golden Age stuff. It's dated.
Just the old style of speaking.
Yeah. You know what I hate about comics? And I think it's even in like recent years. Well, they'll be like, hey, mister. It's like you're fighting somebody and you're going to be like, hey, mister, get that gun out of your hand. Like, what is this mister? They do it all the time. What was I just reading that they kept doing the mister shit? I think it was in Heroes Reborn, which is a 90s run. But really with
I feel like that's all how all Fantastic Four is written. All like old.
Hold on, what's Green Hulk talking about? I commented on this already. on the FTC website and told him that comments are not just for kids and used Punisher Max as an example with his mature content. Yeah. So my whole thing with FTC, I'm not going to get a lawyer unless I get fined. I'm not going to stress out about stuff I can't control. You know, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think this is, I think this is just to take the attention off something else.
What's really happening in the world?
Like,
everyone's like,
hey, over here, FTC, COPA.
It's true, man. And then you know what really I hate, though? When all the YouTubers make all these videos. Every day they'll make a new video about it. They have no information. It's just speculation. It's just, they're really using this
like speculation
to get views. It's so annoying. It's like, oh my God, they're going to delete my channel. But it's like, yo, you're just really cloud chasing, man. Family Tree was cool. I didn't read that. That's the hip hop Marvel stuff, right? Who gave us the $5 super chat?
Oh my God, what?
Oh, okay. Oh, Adarsh.
Hi, Adarsh.
Adarsh with the $5 super chat. I'm hoping to get a gem crate before this year ends. Hope you all generous. By the way, Fee, nice shirt.
Oh, thanks.
I think we're gonna do a gang of gem crates at the end of the year because we have so much shit.
So I think for November we're gonna do. It's kind of difficult to explain.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay.
What up, Fee and Steve? Chris from Belgium hopping by. Wish I can use some gifts here. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right. That would be so great.
And instead of worrying about the FTC, they need to put the
GIF
in the comments and on YouTube.
But I mean, YouTube has got so much information they have to store. I can totally get it.
Taylor Mitchell, growing up on the streets, Mister was the ultimate insult. Hey, Mister.
It does kind of rub me the wrong way when I get referred to as ma'am. I'm like, oh no.
Superman reading recommendations, man. One of my favorites is the Death and Return of Superman Omnibus. That would be my recommendation. I'm digging DC Black Label. I'm reading most of the stuff that's coming out. I just missed the question, but I think everything else I'm reading. Justin, we have done crossovers with Near Mint Condition, man. I talked to him still, and we're planning to do more stuff. Comics Explained is kind of a big dog. I would definitely like to do it. Same with Comic Storian. You know I'm down to collab with anybody, man. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, son. If you guys have any recommendations on dudes that do like weekly comic book reviews too, I'd hit them up to add it to like the panel that we got going on. Kind of slow today, right?
Well, I mean, everybody's preparing for the holidays, so a lot of people don't have time to sit down in front of their computers and just hang out.
Just want to hang out. No big deal.
Merry Turkey Day?
Freeze and question was slow. Yeah, you know what? Freeze, I said it last night. It was all right, but I wouldn't recommend it. Omar seems like a nice guy. Yeah, we had him on the show maybe once or maybe twice.
Oh, we have to watch the next episode of Mandalorian.
Yeah, we do need to watch episode 3. Reese Bailey, do you think they'll reprint and continue to spawn Origin Deluxe editions? You know, I was thinking about actually doing a little campaign, tweeting McFarlane and shit. I want him to continue those deluxe editions, man. Like, Todd, or whatever. Give us a way to read the whole run. If you want to make compendiums, which I would rather have hardcovers.
That's not complete?
Nah, that's only the first 100 issues out of like 300 issues.
Oh my God, it's gonna look like the Encyclopedia Britannica when you get all of them.
What up, Brandon Wilson? Fee still hasn't packed up that box set, that MCU box set.
It is. It's got bump. No, I'm joking. I will pack it. I'm sorry. I was dealing with a different package.
Monologue loves the White Knight. Best art and pacing. I'm more into the Harleen, Joker, Harley, and Joker Smile books.
His picture is so jarring for me. Every time I say it's so scary. It's so scary.
Into the Minty verse. That's me and Omar. What's up with Method Man? Yo, you know what it is? I don't know if I'm ready for it, man. Because I would hit up his manager. But I don't know. Maybe we got to wait for the channel to get bigger or something. Or maybe we would do it in person. Like, yo, if I'm ever going to be where he's at, try to start planning something some months in advance. Because I don't know, these live streams with the shitty quality, the 720p, I don't know. It's just not a good look. What up, Bad News? Love the channel. Watch everything you put out. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Dope Spill. I looked him up, man. He does like once a week stuff, not really on camera stuff, but he seems like a cool dude. Quiet Storms hit a lick at Half Price Books today. Ooh, what'd you get, bro?
Look at him. The picture's perfect for that comment.
Stuka says he's planning a surprise visit to Mr. X. So are we.
Oh.
Non-comic question. Okay, so we're getting towards the end of the show.
Oh,
Tupac or Biggie? I'm with Biggie. I think you're more with Tupac.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like, I don't know.
I like
New York
Tupac,
rap
too.
is not really my thing.
She likes that down south shit. That bad it shit.
I like, yeah.
Bob, I have no idea what Shenmue is, brother. Nah, but you know what? We have this whole week off for Christmas stuff, so I think we're gonna probably go Christmas shopping this weekend, maybe.
Our kids are bigger, so it's not like we can just go to the toy aisle and buy toys. We gotta like get expensive shit,
like preteen and teenager shit. What up, Kevin? Good morning from Dallas. Yeah, low hit Sarstri. I did not like Absolute Carnage overall. I have spoken. I agree, man. Overall, I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, shit, what I just do? Should I buy the Infinity War Omnibus, hoping for a Gauntlet reprint and a new Crusade Omni, or just grab the box set? So that's a good question. You don't know if they're going to make an Infinity Crusade Omnibus. You don't know if they're going to reprint the Infinity Gauntlet Omnibus. So I think if you really want all three of those stories with all the tie-ins, you're going to go box set, which is still available right now for like $270 or $280. Yeah, Robert, we got to watch episode 3 of The Mandalorian.
I'm not even I don't even like. This is the first bit of Star Wars I've ever watched. Is it Star Wars, right?
Yeah. So Sky, the thing is, I mean, we have a 1080p Logitech. I think it's all about the streaming quality. That it's just, I don't know if a camera would make a difference. Hit it, Mr. X, to get my Addy. Lone console gamer, hi, all from the UK, new to collecting graphic novels, mainly trade paperbacks, but just got in volume 1, Absolute Swamp Thing, and loving it. Only got Batman stuff 2 as of yet. I just started reading that Swamp Thing Absolute last night, actually. I just read the first issue. Well, bad news is at the Claremont signing, waiting in line, watching this show. Put this shit on blast. Tell all the people around you subscribe to the Mint Collectibles before the FTC shuts us down.
Oh my God, we're not going to get shut down.
Yeah, Sly. I know Lee Kirby Ditko from Instagram. I think before he started YouTube. We should get him on the show. Talk. He got major keys, like DJ Khaled style. What's Russell know about them No Limit Soldiers? What up, Douglas Smith? So, Reese, we have those baseball bat displays, but we have like the 4-in-1. It's the same thing, but there's 4-in-1 with LED lights. But the thing is, man, a lot of these pops are too big for those and the baseball case.
I thought then we should probably get rid of those ones that are too big.
Matt Haven, I do not read digital comics when I'm on the go. If I'm on the go, I'll just grab a book with me. Like when I travel, I'll pack a book and a couple trades.
I always pack a book. I never read it.
I usually read it on the plane only. I
get so anxious. I can't read.
Symbiote Massacre says Tupac was more lyrical and poetic, but sometimes you just want to hear some debauchery. That's when Biggie comes in. So I disagree that Tupac was more lyrical. I think he was more passionate, more of uplifting songs. I don't want to say better storyteller because Biggie was a good storyteller as well. I mean, Pac definitely had more charisma, more stage presence, I would say, more energy. But Biggie, man, he had the crazy flows, the crazy wordplay, definitely more lyrical. I don't know. I would just gravitate more towards Biggie. What is this? Baby Cable, First Uncanny, Secret Wars 8. Oh, okay. So Baby Cable is what? Uncanny X-Men 201?
Baby Cable.
We have not been watching Titans. He's already trying to get all to watch. Well, shout out to everybody waiting in line to get them Chris Claremont SIGs. Everybody always gives me shit because I always say Chris Claremont, but it's Mont.
Chris Claremont?
Chris Claremont.
I thought that's what you always said. I didn't know you said different.
Super lazy. I've stumbled onto the Bat in the Sun YouTube a couple years ago and binge watched every one of their videos. They have better costumes than Hollywood does. Better than the movies. Post your Omar crossover. You should try Shartimus Prime. He does Marvel Legends. Yeah, I was watching Shartimus Prime Kappa FCC videos actually, or video. I know he at least did one.
That's so funny and gross at the same time.
Yeah, guys, we just spoke on a Kappa thing a little while back. I don't know if you want to back it up.
In a nutshell, we're not super concerned at the moment.
My big thing on the Kappa thing is look at the type of ads that come on before my videos, and none of them are geared towards children. Therefore, I don't think my channel is really in jeopardy of that shit. Yo, I still have not read Chew, man, and we have like the 6 deluxe editions.
There's so many books. This is a little bit daunting sitting in here thinking about reading all this.
Mm-hmm. Biggie, hands down, more lyrical. Pac had a bigger body of work, though. He did. He was a workhorse.
So I want to ask a question in regards to Baby Yoda.
Okay, and I don't know why they keep calling him Baby Yoda. Well, hold on. People, especially in the UK, can't watch Mandalorian yet, so I don't really want to talk Mandalorian.
I was just talking about timeline. That's what I was just going to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure this takes place after Return of the Jedi and before The Force Awakens.
So it's not like all the way at the end of the story. It's thrown somewhere in between. How do you do that?
Mm-hmm. Who's the one artist you would still buy and read the book even if the writing was garbage?
Ugh.
I don't know, man. Writing is the thing that I can't. It's hard to get by, man. I mean, I don't know if Greg Capullo was drawing it, I would still probably power through it. He's a crazy dope artist. I don't know if Jusko did like some kind of interior panels with his painted stuff. I would read it. We're only watching Mandalorian. We watched that Wu-Tang American Saga.
I just got done watching all of the first season of The Haunting of Hill House, and I loved it.
And we just got done watching all those the toys that made us.
Oh, and I just started watching season 4 of Rick and Morty, which I'm enjoying. There's a new episode coming out tomorrow.
Big Pun or Big L? I haven't heard enough of Big L's stuff. I only heard that song. What is it? Ebonics.
Who the fuck is Big L?
If she got the dragon, she got bad breath. You know that song? As Beavis, I get nothing but head. But
wow.
Let's see.
Oh no, Matt Haven's totally hooked onto Star Wars shit. He's catching up all from the beginning, starting over.
Yeah, I've watched all the movies, but I didn't really grow up loving Star Wars. Later on in life, I appreciated it. But I do when I see the movies on Disney Plus, I figure, damn, I should probably just start over again and just watch them all.
Well, if you do that, I want to do it with you.
Who else is gonna do it?
No, because you'll start something by yourself and just blast through it like you did with Dragon Ball.
I did. What up, Magic the Kraken?
Nice.
The 420 super chat. Who's here looking? Oh, because Amazon had some kind of price glitch where they marked all their omnibus for like stupid low prices, and people were cleaning up, man.
What? Really? Dang.
Yeah, the Power Rangers toys that made us, and the He-Man and the Ninja Turtles, they were all sick.
The My Little Pony one I love. The Barbie one I love. Do you know that Barbie was the inspiration for that was taken from a slutty German newspaper comic?
I did not know that.
Oh my god, her origins are so slutty. I love it.
Isaiah London released the Snyder Cut. You know what my thing about that is? Didn't DC say specifically during the time when it first came out that there is no Snyder Cut? So to now that there is one, and isn't it like 4 hours long or something too? Lindor, what up? Rise and shine. Okay. Justin, if I did a comic book company, I think I would try to do superhero stuff, man. That's what I'm into. I know Fee would want to stay away from that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I would.
Oh, the comic was used for men to get hookers. That's Barbie, right?
Yeah, but her name wasn't Barbie, but
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's 3.5 hours long.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's crazy that they would come out and admit there's a Snyder Cut when they already stated that there was none. How are you showing what people are commenting? This is all part of StreamYard, is kind of what replaced Google Hangouts, and you could just click on it and it shows it. Nice avatar, by the way, with the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was all in Europe where that Amazon shit was happening with the glitch, and everybody got the cheap omnibus.
What?
From Amazon, yeah.
Oh my god.
What's a good jumping on point for Green Lantern? Jeff Johns' run, for sure. What do you think is the best Hulk omnibus? Planet Hulk.
Really?
Easily.
Not Immortal?
It's not an omnibus, first of all.
Joking.
JMS Raven X, good morning. Are you guys hyped about the fact that the JSA will make an appearance in Black Adam with the inclusion of Dr. Fate, which is my boy, your boy, and Hawkman and Isis? No.
No.
Don't care.
No.
Nah, I'm not hyped for that.
No, I'm not really a huge
That doesn't
DC.
get my goose going. But is that the right thing?
Goose go? I don't know, maybe.
It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Someone let me use their Netflix. I'm about to cancel Netflix.
So someone in the family needs to take over the reins.
We've been holding it down for years.
Yeah, we've been holding it down for years.
Scale of 1 to 10. Excited for Rise of the Skywalker. 3. Do previous Gem Crate winners get a shirt too? If we happen to have them here.
Yeah, it's random. Whatever I have on hand each month, it goes into the box. So it's if I have extra shirts and it happens to be like a middle sized, I can throw it in there. Sometimes I'll ask.
Christopher Tyler, damn fam, your room is epic. Do you have a monetary estimate on all the Wet Dream and including your collection?
Inducing collection.
Oh, no, you know what? I don't, but like when I sold all of my statues and I ended up coming up with like 40 grand off that. And I bought the truck. So what do I have in omnibus? It's hard because it fluctuates. Some of these books I bought as whales that were expensive and had reprints, and they're not. Some books that I bought at 50% off went out of print and are worth more. I don't know. But you figure 600 books. What would you estimate the average price of an omnibus? Anywhere from like what, 50 to 100 bucks? I don't know. It's hard. No, maybe 30 grand an omnibus. I don't know.
Stop it.
Maybe.
Stop it. First of all, these nobody can get these out of here. It's going to take forever.
One day there will be a purge. Do you feel like the Infinity Saga box set felt a bit cheap with the disc cases? You know what? I didn't really think about it until everybody in the comments started going off on it, and I was like, yeah, man, that is kind of cheap how they did the little paper cases. They should have did a 4K like steel box set, but
they could have did something really nice.
But 23 steel cases, I mean, it would have been like a big suitcase. That shit would have been heavy.
No, they would have had to make something with like just little,
like a
swiveling.
I guess they did go the cheapest route possible with just a wood box with those.
They're like, look, they will buy anything.
But to say that it's not worth $550, I don't know if I agree with that because the price of a 4K movie in itself is at least what, $20
at the very lowest,
right?
Because the guarantee, I can see a $35 price tag on every single one of them at least.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Peter David Hulk omnibus next year because I have never read that material, but I love it's like 80s 90s stuff, right?
Oh God.
What do I think about an all-woman Avengers? I won't be very happy if they do that. I don't know. I just think if the comic book industry keeps trying to target a new demographic and in turn alienating their existing demographic, that's not going to work out good for them. And I think that they're catching on to that because I actually saw an email from somebody in Marvel who I'm in contact with, and it was an interview, and he was like, "Yeah, we tried the diversity thing and it didn't really work out." It was something in response to comic shops closing and decline of comic book sales. I think that Marvel and these comic book companies are realizing you can't just slap a different race or gender on an existing character and expect to gain new followers. You know, this channel is like 97% male, and I'm willing to bet that the comic community in general is very close to that. So you can't, yeah, I'm sure you want to get girls in and stuff like that, but you got to be smart about it. You know what I mean? You can't just, like I said, alienate your existing fans to try to get new fans, which you don't even know if they're going to jump on board or not.
Right.
Nah, no word on getting the black coffee mugs yet. We got to look into that. If you can get one comic book and turn into a movie, what would it be? It's hard because they option everything for a movie these days, right? But I definitely think like a dope-ass Uncanny X-Force movie, man, like a rated R, Deadpool, Wolverine, Archangel, Nightcrawler, Psylocke, that type of movie. If you're talking about something that has never even been done, I guess Invincible would be a crazy movie. I think they're doing an animated show with it, though, which I think makes a lot more sense because there's so much going on there. Oh shit! I just skipped everybody.
You're not too far off.
Okay. Epic collection or omnibus? You know me, I'm an omnibus collector. Reese, we do gem crates, and we don't. Yeah, everything is wherever you live. It's gonna go there. So we do ship international.
Yeah, it's not like a pallet-sized box. It's just a box.
I always just looked at it like, if you don't do international, you're just basically saying fuck everybody who's not in the States. Like, I would rather spend the extra $40 to make a viewer of mine happy and want to continue to support.
Yeah, but
you know
if they win it fair and square, it's not
The
like
fuck?
I'm sending out 12 of them. I'm sending one.
Like, what is the price difference? Okay, instead of $12, you're going to pay $40, or come on, like, it's really not that big a deal. I don't know why people cheap out on that so much. I think it's a really bad look when I see people, no international shipping, you know? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bait the snake. That's kind of what I'm saying with that whole thing.
Yeah, baked snake.
Oh, Reggie Collections live. Tell him I said what's up, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Quiet Storm, hold it down, brother. Yeah, I don't care if some of my favorite characters are female characters. I love Rogue. I love Psylocke. You know, I like Jean Grey. I love Roku from Valiant. Even if you want to talk about like different races, like I love Spawn as one of my favorite characters, but I don't love him because he's black. I don't love those X-Men characters because that just happens to be what they are. That's not what makes them who they are. So I feel like if it's natural and organically, that just happens to be their race or their gender. That's not what they're all about.
Right.
Right. That's just, you never hear anyone say, oh, Spawn, man, he's a black character. He's dope as fuck. Da, da, da. No, he's just Spawn, and he just happens to be black, and that's not what defines him. He's just a person. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think all that kind of shit should be treated. Like when they intentionally make a diverse team and it's like only minorities, it's kind of like you're trying way too hard, bro. Like you're really reaching, and it's just not organic. Yeah, see, look, and you can get cool girls to be into comics too.
I can't. There's so many fucking comics.
So the thing about the SJW, I don't like to talk about it too much because I don't like to alienate my viewers. Some people might be for or against that, but the thing that I watched Ethan Van Scriber's video, and he made a really good point one time. There was this thing that went down. What was it? It was probably, he always does Captain Marvel shit. All these people that I guess you would call SJWs were so happy about something, but they weren't happy because of the thing. They were happy that it made guys mad or it made anti-SJWs mad. Mm-hmm. He was like, they don't even care about the hobby. They're just happy that it made other people mad. That's the thing I don't like about that type of shit. Like, Are you going to read that diverse book that just came out, or are you just happy that it's making people pissed off, right?
Right.
See, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not pissed that Captain Marvel is stronger than Thor in the New Avengers. I mean, if she's okay, is she strong? Did they make her strong because they wanted the woman to be the strongest? I don't know. Like, I don't care about Rogue is strong as fuck. Rogue could whoop anyone's ass. She could fly. She could suck your powers out.
Whoa.
Drain your powers. And she did it to Captain Marvel. Actually, that's funny. That's what she got that. So I think it all depends on the intention on why they're doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Hayden, I did hear that about those Spider Clone conspiracy hardcovers. I never really looked into it. No X-Force with Disney now? I don't know, man. I think that there's a market for it. Like, they said they're going to keep Deadpool rated R, just not when he's in cameos in other movies. They're doing a movie for Invincible, right? Yeah, that's right. They're doing both. Yeah, Sonic Kid, we're about to hit 40,000 subscribers. So here's my thing. We got to do a giveaway, but I kind of set the bar really high with some of the giveaways we've done in the past with the 10K and 20K subscribers. I don't have a big ass statue to give away this time. I guess let's just throw that out there.
I mean,
I think what we're gonna do.
You have some.
Not that I'm gonna give any of these away, but the thing is, we have a lot of cool stuff. We got cool slabs. We got cool variants. I think we're gonna just do some gem crates. Maybe we'll do a 3-winner gem crate or something like that.
Oh, hey, let's get a the Cinema Marvel superhero cabinet.
I do have an extra one. What up, Star-Lord? How do you win a gem crate? So currently there's 2 ways to win a gem crate. If you're in our Facebook group, Geminites, a group for collectors, we every month Facebook tells us who's the top 90 contributors. So we take the top 20 names every month and do a random drawing, and the person who wins gets a gem crate. The other way is that we have a membership program on YouTube. We have like 110 members right now. That is like a thing where you pay either $2, $5, $10 a month, and there's exclusive content you guys get. And every month we randomize that list, and the top name wins a gem crate.
That's all across all levels of the
all level, yeah,
membership program.
If you're a member, even at the $2 entry level, you're going to be in that random drawing. So that's how we're doing gem crates every month now. And I think we're gonna do that for November and December as well. But I think we're also gonna do gem crate, maybe like a top 3 winners for the 40K subscribers.
Do you have a breakdown of the members on how many are in each group?
I don't know off the top of my head, but YouTube provides that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, JB, Discovery Bay.
Good morning. I think my coffee's getting cold.
Uh-oh. What happened to the other guy that was in all your videos? Unfortunately, he decided not to participate in them anymore. So that's that. What's one video that you're the most proud of, regardless on how many views it got? You know what? Easily. For me, it's the what do you do for a living video.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I have never received so much response from a video. Like, people would hit me up on Instagram or send me emails or Facebook message me. Like, they went out of their way to contact me other than leaving a comment on that video to be like, yo, that shit was an eye opener. I need to start getting rid of some stuff, or I definitely want to start flipping. Like, hey, this was a really helpful video.
You were like, I have more people hitting me up about this.
So
video.
People were hitting me up through all avenues. It was just crazy, man. It was overwhelming. I didn't really expect that. And it got a lot of views too, but that's not really what I'm proud of it for. But man, so many people reached out. It was kind of a little overwhelming, man. I didn't expect that kind of response. Yo, DC is reprinting the Superman Volume 1 Golden Age Omnibus. I don't know, does it come out this month or next month? I covered it in one of my videos recently. Where's Drummer Boy? Yeah, when I was talking about all that shit, I know, right?
I feel like it's like a Beetlejuice type thing. I think you got to say his name a couple more times and he'll show up.
That's funny, Gil. Snoop's Death Row Record Days or No Limit Record Day? Come on, man. That's not even a contest. Death Row is the label that pays, man.
Oh, look at how far back you are.
Oh, shit. I get off on a tangent, and then look what happens. You know what else about the female characters thing I was thinking about? It's a different time, man, because look at 90s female characters. How are they all drawn?
Like pinups.
Big breasts and waist, scantily clad. So, I mean, at this day and age, even Mortal Kombat. Look at Mortal Kombat 9 versus Mortal Kombat 11. They went from like wearing bikinis to being all covered up. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to call that. I mean, as a woman, how do you feel about seeing female characters from the 90s and being drawn like that? Is it offensive? I'm not a
good person to ask this because I don't really. I mean, I think it's guys, and that's how they want to see them. It's guys. That's how they want to see girls.
So that's what I think about, comics. Like we talked about this the other day. It's really a guy's hobby, right? I mean, not because it has to be. It's
just how you guys are wired.
That's just how we're wired. So that's why those women were drawn like that. Now, I mean, females can enjoy comics for sure. I mean, and I think there's a lot of girls that are into that kind of stuff too, right?
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but we were talking about it the other day.
It's just, I mean, some girls do like it, but it's mostly guys. It's mostly a guy thing.
Just Rican in his comics. I gotta follow him on. I gotta subscribe to his shit, man. Spawn is black. He doesn't have skin, so I didn't know. Well, they showed it in his origin and stuff. And actually, no, even in the recent issues, he gets his skin back and everything. So Amir, I wish. Okay, he says Batwoman flopped because why would people want to see Batwoman over Batman? It's just a feminist movement. So she is really against Batwoman. What was the whole thing that she said about like that you hated?
I don't remember, but
It was
just
like
she's like she just took the suit, I guess, and was
right.
like, "I'm gonna wear this now. This is mine." Or
Yeah, something like
that.
It's like, dog, that is exactly Batman's costume, and your name is Batwoman. Like you're not original. Like
yeah, I don't.
You're straight up copying some shit.
I just don't like it. I on top. Are you wearing a Batman shirt right now?
Yeah, Armando. That's what I agree. Marvel was trying to appease folks who don't buy comics. That's what I agree. They were trying to catch a new demo, but it's like for years that demo has been a very small percent. Like, okay, I understand trying to get them, so make something for them. Don't take something from this crowd and change it to appease them. Right? It doesn't really make any sense. Statue question. Are there you know what a statue I was thinking about recently? So think of okay, look, let's put it like this. I know sculptors. I know how to get statues made. Mm-hmm. I know companies that I could see about what it takes to get a license. And I was thinking about like, what about a Vampirella statue? Like a dope ass Vampirella. What?
I don't know. I just know that it's gonna be. She's just so sexy. She's wearing what 3 pieces of like little bit of tissue.
She's wearing a string. Yeah.
She's wearing a few pieces.
But
of tissue.
You don't see big premium format Vampirella statues. I just think there's a market for it. I'm not really a Vampirella fan. I never read any of her shit, but I think that's a character that picture like like those sideshow Red Sonja statues, but a Vampirella, like crazy detail, blood. Whatever.
All I can think of is nipples. And nipples.
But they never show her nipples, though.
I know, but nipples.
Charlie Redmond said, just met Stephen Bakersville, inker for Web of Spider-Man and the first Black Cat solo run. He really misses the 80s artwork style. Do you miss less digitally and prefer yeah, I don't like computerized coloring. I really enjoy the Copper Age art. What?
No, I'm just.
You look me dead in my soul.
Well, I was thinking about our kids' drawings. That's how Jay draws. She uses digital.
She does, but that's more. I'm talking about. Yeah.
Well, she does both. She sketches.
No. She does do both, and she starts all in traditional. Yeah. And I think that's a big, like that's the foundation, right? She
does the pencils and the inking and the coloring.
So Bob Bland, SJWs are terrible people. So this is my thought. Super SJW and super anti SJW are both on the extreme, and there's got to be a middle ground somewhere. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like politics. If you're all the way one way, you're being closed minded about something because nothing is black and white. You know.
Right.
If I was the CEO of Warner, how would you build up the DCEU? That's a good question.
This sounds like something the CEO of Warner would be asking.
you know what I would do? I think that they tried to copy Marvel and they tried to rush it. I think that they should probably stay in this Joker lane of one-off movies that are really creative and artsy and not do the costume route that Marvel has perfected. Because you're just going to come off like a knockoff Marvel. So I think they kind of got the right idea, but they're still clinging on to that Birds of Prey shit, which looks like trash.
Is that out yet?
I don't think so.
I can't. It looks so
terrible. Like they should have done a traditional Mad Love with Harley and Joker. That would have been a good movie. Then they're doing this Batman movie, and it's like you ever see that GIF where they slam the button? It's like DC. It's like the meme should be like DC's movies aren't doing good. Batman movie. You know what I mean? Like that's all you got is Batman movies. Oh, I already answered this guy, right?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Brian Madrigal in the middle of a meeting listening with my Bluetooth earphones, looking at in a meeting like this, looking at I wonder how they fit that table to the door. You see that one? What up, Brandy? What's going Oh, what's up? That's our boy who came through with the package.
Oh yeah, what up? What up?
I do have interest in manga. I just read the first volume of Vinland Saga.
I have to read that.
I'm about to start the first volume of Vagabond. I loved Akira. I'm going to start doing Dragon Ball too. See, Dragon Ball I put on the back burner because I've seen all the shows, the cartoons, the anime.
That's going to drag.
I don't think it's going to drag.
That's going to drag.
Those little trades, how long does it take to knock out a little trade? That shit is not.
Fan through it?
Like one of those little, yeah. Yeah, man. Bake the Snake. 40K is coming soon, man. That shit is crazy.
I want to know what his name means because he's got a whole logo and everything.
Hitting 40K lets me know that I could hit 50. I could hit 100. Like, you know what I mean? I think breaking that first couple of milestones.
Okay, so we need to start thinking about the 50K giveaway right now. Then.
Yeah.
We need to start have that in like the back of your mind and start lining some shit up.
Yo, Reese, that's a good. What movie or show am I looking forward to most in the new MCU phase? I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, because I think that's gonna be a huge important movie for following movies and phases.
I feel like what's the one for Thor called?
Love and Thunder. I'm into that too.
First of all, it sounds like a reality show style show.
Like Sex on the Beach.
Sex. A reality show where they're trying to find a fucking mate for fucking Thor, and he's going through a whole fucking bunch of girls.
No, it's going to be the Jane Foster Thor. He's going to be unworthy. I think it's going to be interesting, so we'll see. Green, what do you think about this? What about She-Hulk? Does she get women and girls into comics? She is a great comic book character. I don't think so.
No, not at all.
Boys in the 80s and 90s looked at her physique.
First of all, I don't even understand that.
She was very curvy but muscular.
Yeah, that's the part that throws me off. I thought guys weren't like, I don't really want her to be muscular.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, the wrestler. I know everyone knows what I'm like.
China.
Yeah, that's who she reminds me of. It's like, to me, it's just she's very manly.
She passed away.
I know. That's why I like. She's very manly.
I don't think She-Hulk I don't think if you put the word "she" in front of a character, girls are going to be like, "Oh, I want to read that now.
I want to Hulk the fuck out."
Oh, no. She Wolverine. She Spider-Man. Even Spawn just did She Spawn. It's like that to me. That's as bad as tokenizing characters. Like, just put a she in front of it, and we got a whole new character.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if this is the right word. Like patronizing. It's like you barely even try.
You couldn't even give me my own shit. You had to just throw it
a skirt and a she on a fucking existing character.
Yo, for real. That's garbage, man. That is lazy bullshit.
That's like, really? Is that
what we're doing?
I don't know what I can use as an analogy for it. Like, you're not even trying.
What if you found a clone of yourself? I would team up and we would blow this Gempire the fuck up. We would be at 100K.
I don't know what I would do if I found another.
It would be like, you ever see Watchmen where Dr. Manhattan makes all the hands? We had a second in Charles, man. Green Laser. Isn't this Michael from El Paso, though? Or am I getting him confused with someone else? Do we have a second in Charles in El Paso that I didn't know about?
What?
For 2 years? Brian Wilson. That's why I always call Brandon Wilson Brian Wilson. I knew there was a fucking Brian Wilson.
Oh my God. I'm still can't stop thinking about a clone of you.
Yeah, Scott, that's what I was thinking, man. The D23 Marvel variants, I think we have 5 of them. So I think we'll do 2 for the gem crates of this month, and then 3 for the 3 gem crates that we're going to do for the 40K. That's kind of the thought process. Magic the Kraken got a whole plan for his gem crate win. Young Ripper, Young Ripper showed a Captain Marvel comic, and they had her whoop Rogue recently, so they could resolve that too. Yeah, Young Ripper, he's got like 100K subscribers. He's very political in his videos. I watch him, and people keep telling me to get him on the show. Like, yeah, I mean, if he would come on, I would have him for sure. But he's into it, man. He's very into the politics part of it, though, which I usually am not. But I think we have the same kind of views.
Down one.
How do you get a GemMint coffee mug? Well, directly under this video, it should be a link for it for our Teespring account that's linked to YouTube.
Like right at like between where the related videos and the description.
I think you're gonna have to close out of the live chat to see it though. Yeah, I answered the manga thing, Chris. I hopefully you caught that. I'm into manga. I like it. What GemMint sup? Is that a gas station coffee cup? Shake my head. Where's your GemMint mug? Revolting against the white one too. I know, right? I was given fee shit for not using the GemMint mug, and I'm over here with the Circle K joint.
I haven't cleaned it yet. I'll take it downstairs with me when I go down.
It's kind of small too, right?
I know. Well, this is just an oversized mug. I wish my coffee was still warm.
Did I pass this shit or what? Damn.
Are you really that far off? No.
What?
Look at what there is. Look, read them.
Oh, what? Oh my God.
Y'all are tripping. No, I'm joking. All right. Well, let's.
Oh, he said also that video cleared up that you were not part of Everlast.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See how far behind you are?
Oh, and I forgot about Berserk when talking about manga. Holy shit, we're both reading that, loving that shit.
Can't believe you freaking forgot that. I wasn't even paying attention because I thought you would.
Yo, Hayden, they are changing that because they changed it for the Joker Bronze Age, and it looks like the Doom Patrol Silver Age one is different too, which I'm getting in the mail this week. What character do you wish Marvel would make a movie or a show? You know, I said Uncanny X-Force. A movie or a show for Marvel? Who do I like from Marvel? I don't know. That hasn't been done already? I don't know. It's hard to say.
I don't.
I can't think of anything. I can't think off the top of my head. Maybe it'll come to me. Are you ever going to do a Funko hunting video? So we actually have done a few of them that we've released as vlogs for our second tier members. They're pretty fun.
See, it's hard for me with the vlogging. I said this in one of the live chats, I think last week. When you want to do it, I'm not in the mood. And then when we're out and I'm like, I could do a vlog right now, we don't have any of the equipment. So it's like
you got to be in the mood for that.
It's really hard to like to do it when you're not feeling it.
Look at anime females from the 90s. Yeah, even they had a lot of underlining sexual shit in Dragon Ball series, man.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Stevie B? So that's the thing. You know what? More women artists and writers are needed in the industry. But that's what I was gonna say. Just because you don't like Kelly Thompson, here's my thing, right? You know, so the thing about like the race and gender of comic book characters, that's because most of those creators were white males at the time. So I think if you want to get a diverse characters, what?
No, it just reminded me because I was watching a lot of those episodes of Toys That Made Us, and it's like they're talking about in the My Little Pony episode how the toy department is all men, and then they ended up making a female toy department. It's like there's men are like, no, these girls, they made a Barbie. I don't even know this. During the time of the all men led, they made a Barbie that you twist her arm and her boobs grow.
It was all guys.
Yes, it's like it makes her go from prepubescent to out, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Right? So so Kappa hasn't ruined YouTube yet. I think that's the fear that it will. A good Punisher statue to buy. The new one that's coming out this month or next month from Sideshow is pretty promising. Yeah, I think I noticed that about Donny Cates too, man. He likes badass women. He's writing Moon Dragon into the Guardian stuff, and they're even like a lesbian couple. I think Moon Dragon and what's her name? Is it Fala? I always forget the other one. Yo, Bob Land, I'm a huge Virtua Fighter fan. I actually just went and bought Virtua Fighter 5 the other day for $5 for PS3. Tekken is whack, man. Yo, you know what I hate about Tekken? Here's my thing with Tekken.
Oh my god.
So the character's standing straight up. So you hit him, and then you keep bouncing him in the air while he's laid down flat like a brick. So you hit.
Sounds like someone who loses a lot in Tekken.
So stupid. And the way that you juggle him is like you're crouching down kick. How would that make somebody bounce in the air? It's stupid.
It sounds like someone who loses in Tekken a lot.
Whack.
Nipples. Oh, that's really far back because that's when I was talking about Vampirella.
It was like 12 minutes back.
Oh
yeah. Yo, Venom with the Wing statue actually got made. It looks pretty sick too.
Yo, somebody make a freaking gem crate box for us. Like,
no, we can do it. So Comic Tom's got his own boxes.
I want them. Every time I put it in one of these flat rate media,
it just takes away from the.
I'm just
let's ask Comic Tom where he gets those boxes, and we can get gem crate boxes.
I want to like wrap it in wrapping paper and then just put clear packing tape all the way around it to protect it. I want it to look like when you get it, like, oh my god, it's a gem crate.
Comic Stuff for Everybody said, "What up from Cleveland? Just scored the last homer, Moo collecting Simpson Pops because of you two."
Don't you dare include me in that, because I could throw all of these pops in the garbage today and not miss any of them.
Yo, Nicola, is that Nicola? I missed Fear Itself, man. I never read that run, or it was something that it was in a lot of titles, right?
Do you want a banana?
No. Gem, hey, mister. Hey, mister, watch out.
Hey, mister. That's what I'm going to call you from now on.
Dylan's in Cleveland, too.
In public, I'm going to go, hey, mister.
Would drawing more demographics equal more? I don't know what that means, though. Drawing more demographics. More sales equal more.
Like, I think he's just saying more people, more different types of people. If you draw in more people, doesn't that equal more? But if you're alienating the existing customers, see,
Right.
I feel like companies do that when they offer sales for new customers. It's like, but I'm an existing loyal customer.
What about the existing
customers? Why are you giving a discount to someone who you've never done business with before? I don't understand. You're blatantly saying fuck you to me.
So I don't think Joker was overhyped and doesn't deserve a sequel. I think I was pleasantly surprised, and I don't think it needs a sequel. So I'm with you halfway on that. A sequel, I think, will cheapen that. Yeah, Vagabond's art is amazing. That's what makes me really want to jump into it. Any Funko license you want to see happen? Seinfeld for sure. He wants to see Jerry Anderson lines, Stingray, Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds, Fireball. I don't know any of those things. I want to see Seinfeld, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm down for a whole Wu-Tang line.
Yo, Old Dirty Bastards would be the
Old
best
Dirty
one.
Bastard Pop? Are you serious?
In overalls, short overalls, cut off short overalls.
What else would I want to see? I would like crazy shit like Dino Riders.
I don't want to
American Gladiators.
I don't
Laser, Blaze, other Laser.
Blaze and Blaze
on over here. What about Berserk Pops? Ooh, get you the 10-inch Nafarazzo Zod.
I want it to be. I don't like the little characters.
So Bandino, speaking of Berserk, how far are y'all? So we've read the 3 deluxe editions, which means we've read the 9 volumes. So I think the next deluxe edition is where it starts to get crazy, and I'm kind of nervous.
I'm excited.
I'm excited and a little scared.
Is it going to get worse than what we've already read?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
What?
Yes.
How? How can it get worse?
That's what they're saying.
It can't get worse. It can't get worse. Not after what we.
when we hit a 50K sub, Gem should do a face reveal.
What does that mean?
I think a lot of those type of Instagram accounts do that. Should I do a face reveal, guys?
That's.
I'm really 12. My name is a mix of things. Jake the Snake getting baked.
Oh, okay. Baked the snake.
That's it, right?
And it's the snake from Robin Hood. I wish that Jaden would come and do this with us, because Jay knows all the animes.
So John Carlos is right. Yeah, you can't say I hate SJWs because I don't want politics in comics, when literally Marvel Comics was built on politics, like at least with the X-Men, you know? So it's not that we don't want politics in comics. We just don't want the stuff that we were talking about, right? Like taking away from your existing fan base to try to appease a fan base that you don't have and that you're trying to get. You know what it's almost like, and I don't even want to say because this is too.
You already started.
When companies celebrate the Gay Pride Month.
Oh.
And it reminds me of that meme of William Dafoe. You know, I'm something of a homosexual myself. Like, you literally don't give a fuck, and you're just trying to appeal to customers. That shit is so fake.
It's kind of gross.
How would you introduce a nihilist to the MCU, Reese? So there's a multitude of ways. I didn't mean to sound smart like that, but I think introducing the negative zone could be done in Multiverse of Madness. It could be done in the Fantastic Four movies. I mean, anywhere where they introduce a negative zone, you can introduce a nihilist. Yeah, I heard the Dragon Ball mangas are easier than the anime to get through. So yeah, I'm gonna just pick up a volume every now and then and just knock one out.
I really think we should put a shelf up there. You could put the books in our room.
I guess they're saying She-Hulk's face was cute, so I guess people disagree with China's face.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've seen whatever.
Okay, fair. Riz Jackson said, I feel like Spider-Gwen might have gotten a few more girls in. My girlfriend got into comics through her. Okay, that's understandable. And it seems like for some reason Spider-Man is the exception. Like even Miles Morales seems to be more of an accepted character. Spider-Gwen, and yeah, that's cool. I guess
Well, here's something I just was kind of thinking about. So
speak on it.
A lot of girls love Harley Quinn, right?
The
girls love Harley Quinn. And girls like, wait, let me finish that. So if you look at the kind of characters that draw girls in, it's the way that girls kind of want to be able to be. Guys write girls as like these,
how we want them to be.
Yeah, like Wonder Woman. She's very proper, very like, we want to escape into comics too, where you guys can do all this shit. Like we like to be crazy.
No,
crazy.
I was waiting for you to use the C word. It's all
about Steven, who admits that they're crazy more than me?
No, that's a great point from a woman's perspective too, right? And you're right, Harley Quinn, and she's always been a woman. I mean, you could argue the fact that she's a female Joker, but it was more organic. It wasn't done to get girls into comics.
That's literally what you guys do to us. You make us crazy. You make us go insane.
Well, you are crazy.
Yeah, well.
There you go.
There you go.
You know, I'm something. Okay, or anti-SJW people say, I hated the Captain Marvel movie as it's straight SJW, while that movie literally has not one political thing in it. It doesn't have politics. I think it just has to do with like the women
putting men down.
Yeah, empowering women by putting men down. I think that's the problem.
I do not like
empower yourself because you're powerful, not because
you're above them, like making yourself above a man.
Right. But what did she do? I can't remember what she even did.
Well, there were a few things that I saw like on a video, like the top 10 SJW things that happened. And it was like when they showed the old cutout of, what was that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis and
True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies. And it blew his head off and left her untouched.
Yeah, like little things like that.
Yeah, like little things like that. And
like the thing like that was in X-Men Dark Phoenix when Mystique says, oh, it seems like all the women are doing everything. Charles, we should call it X-Women. Now, X-Men in itself it could be looked at like, okay, is it just for men or whatever?
Well, men is not really a term of using sex.
Mankind.
It's just man. Yeah, it's men. It's just of people. That's how I interpret it.
What about how the word woman is man with a woe in front of it?
Yeah,
men created that word.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are
male, female,
male geared.
Yeah, it is.
That's
right?
okay. I mean, I don't care.
It is what it is.
It is. I'm not changing the whole.
Nah, DJ Sigrig, I would never keep that, man, because Marvel sent that to us specifically to do giveaways, so I would never keep it for myself.
Oh yeah, no.
Did I pass everything? Okay.
I'm looking forward to putting some.
Oh, that's why China played She-Hulk in some Triple X parodies. Someone else said, "Do not Google China She-Hulk."
Really? Oh my God! Now my mind is like, it's the only thing I'm thinking about. It's the only thing I'm thinking about. Oh no! Fuck.
This guy's always asking if you're a martial artist. Yes,
I am.
5th Dan, 3rd degree black belt.
Yeah, that's what we should put for the members. We should do a wrestling match.
Congrats, Spider-Man! So you guys first CGC comic, 9.8 Ghost Rider 1, signed by Donny Cates. Dylan's comic book rants. These morning streams are maybe my favorite. You guys do. I don't know. It's hard because everything you do is fire. If I can get even 1% of the type of quality videos you do, I'll be happy.
Oh my God, stop
Appreciate that, man. You know what I did? I watched a lot of other channels and kind of like took inspiration and told myself, hey, this is how I'm going to do it. I got this idea from the Omni Bros guys doing live streams with each other talking about comics.
I like the live streams.
Yeah, Fee has always been a huge fan of that. Yeah, you know what? So Amir, the thing I didn't like about the Brie Larson comment about like, oh, maybe there should be less white men covering these press runs, but it's like that's the career they chose, and
those are the people that like it.
Those are the fans of the hobby, right? Like, I'm sorry that there's not more minorities or other genders, but that's not what they were into, and that's not what they chose to pursue as a career. So I never understood that comment that she wanted less white men in her press run panel or whatever. I mean, damn. We already talked about that. Yeah, I keep seeing that Captain America Snowman. We have the Thanos one that we're going to put in the gem crate too.
I got that one specifically for a gem crate. Well, it's got to go in one this month because they'll get it around Christmas
holiday
time.
Joint.
Yeah, so. Oh my God, I'm so excited to put them together. I want to put some together today. I want to put together like 6 today.
DJ Sigrick, I never was really into SNK or Art of Fighting or Fatal Fury or any of those Neo Geo fighters. I was always like just a big Mortal Kombat guy. And Street Fighter a little bit. Well, Mortal Kombat then Street Fighter. So Joe, her favorite non-superhero series easily is Little Bird.
Easily.
Go ahead.
It's only 5 issues, so you should read it.
Non-superhero for me, I guess, Preacher would be up there. Probably Preacher. If you're talking non-superhero. Yeah.
I do want to read Preacher. It is on my list. Last time I tried to read it, it didn't really grab me, so it's kind of gotten me a little.
Tekken is whack, man. I'm sorry.
That's why it's such a huge game, right? Because it's whack.
It's fucking whack.
I like it, so.
Virtua Fighter is better than Tekken, easily.
Whatever.
If y'all did a monthly crate thing like Tom is doing, I'd be in there like swimwear. Yeah, we've been considering it. Yes. I would like to do it probably different than him. He buys collections monthly pretty much to be able to do that, but his is more for comics and key issues. And I don't know what we would do to make ours profitable and still worth it for you guys. You know?
The thing is like there's so many companies like Loot Crate and all these crates, and it's like in order for them to make money, they have to put less in your box than what you're paying. So it's like it's I don't like the cheapness of some of the stuff that comes because I used to get Loot Crates.
Yeah, I remember they were kind of whack.
And I'm like,
shout out to Austin Proctor talking about good morning.
Just cheap materials, just not really. Yeah.
Good morning, Gem and Fee. Picked up my first statue yesterday. X-Force diorama. Congrats.
But I also want to say that's why the gem crates are fun because I don't have a budget. I can put whatever in it.
We lose money on those.
Every month I'm paying out.
We're buying things to put in there. We're paying for the shipping. So, but we do it because we get money from the memberships. We get money from YouTube revenue. So it's not really like we're losing money. We just don't make money on those.
What are some of the biggest things that we put slabs in them?
But the slabs were mostly donations.
No, but yeah, I'm saying,
my own books or whatever, and the shipping costs. Think about all the crates we've shipped for the whole year. We had this for hundreds of dollars.
I do the medium flat rate just because I want it to get there as quickly as possible because I usually send them like really late.
Mm-hmm. Spawn Funko line, I would be all in there. There is not one. Because Todd owns the rights. And he doesn't really...
if they did a Saved by the Bell, Steve would be in there.
I would be in there. Hell yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I would be in there. Yo, Uncle Phil Pops? Come on, man.
They already have the whole...
Oh, Biggie is fucked up. You're kind of right, though. Yeah, Green Hulk, that's what I was saying. Why doesn't YouTube just come up with an online consent form to protect themselves from content creators and COPPA? Exactly. The reason is because YouTube didn't want to change their data mining practices. They didn't want to compromise on that. So they instead pushed it off onto their content creators. And the FTC was cool with that.
It just seems like there's an easy fix to this. Like it's why make this big whole thing about it when you're not going to charge a regular fucking person $42,000. It's not happening.
This channel has never even made a fraction of that. So first of all, I think that's on a multiplier. That's the maximum, and that's for people who have millions of views and shit. But
you're gonna get $100 fine.
Oh, Shenmue is like Virtua Fighter. Okay. Oh, but an RPG. Okay. Danny Lee, what's your take on the suggested reholder CGC case after 7 years? No, I've never had a slab that long that I've ended up had to get a reholder. I think it's a good business practice for them, but I don't know how necessary it is.
But why would you do that? Why would you take it out of the older case?
Well, keep in mind that it's in a laminated plastic inside of the case.
No. I'm just saying, like, I would want the older case. I would want the.
Well, CGC recommends it.
Why?
I don't know. Something over time. I don't know. I don't know why. There's a reason for it, but
sounds like bullshit to me.
Christopher Tyler, just want to say, love what you do. It's been great watching the channel grow over the past couple years. I've been following. You deserve it, and the content rock, and the community is solid. Love
Super
it.
solid.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Solid. I love the way Nick Kroll talks when he does his stupid fucking talking.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so we were talking about X-Men being political, and Taylor Chance saying Iron Man's a Cold War leftover. Captain America is pretty much wartime propaganda. He is. I mean, and that was just timely during the World War II, right? Oh, you know what's going to sell really well right now is war comics because that's what's going on. Like,
hey, that's going to get a whole bunch of females in.
Yeah. But see, they're really Marvel's doing now what they were doing then. Well, they were trying to put something that sells. Well, I guess I'm wrong. No. They were doing wartime comics because that's what was happening. And then Marvel was trying to grab a new demographic that wasn't happening. I don't know. You know, they were trying to, I guess, grow, and it didn't work. I have never bought damaged books off of IST, but everyone in our Facebook group that shows pictures of them,
we're like, find the damage.
Brand fucking new.
It's. I think somebody said it. It's like books that come from returns. Like
yeah.
I didn't. Maybe
some
I didn't.
Some picky customer.
Right.
ZZ Fly, okay, all SJW isms aside, but can we agree that Marvel and DC writing and editorial has decreased in quality in drastic ways since what's that?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think you know they have their ups and downs. I mean, you can't say. I mean, the Capullo Snyder run on Batman during the New 52, and then Donny Cates has been doing great things on a lot of titles in Marvel. I think it just depends on the writers, right? Like in getting new blood. Donny Cates was a retailer, a comic book retailer, and he ended up writing comics and became great at it or whatever. So,
is this true?
So they made an iteration of Iceman gay, and yeah, I mean, what was the point of that? Did you do it to get gay customers, like those companies that celebrate Gay Pride Month?
I feel like it's like a glasses studio sitting down going, how do we get more blind people buying glasses? Like, why are you doing that?
Right?
For what reason?
It's stupid. Yeah. It's all to try to appease to a different market, which is stupid.
When it's like not even in line with your like anything currently in your demographic.
My man's saying that Stan Lee himself denounced that Marvel was political. I don't know. I disagree. I think mutants. It's such a similarity between mutants and minorities. You know what I mean? I think that would be difficult to say. And Stan Lee was very. If you read his soapbox stuff, even in the stuff that's published in in the comics now, he was always open to diversity and things of that nature. Why is there no Black Panther omnibus? I don't know. There should be, though. I think the Priest book run is what most people want. There are too many Spider-Men. Fee, when are you reading Gwenpool?
Oh my god. It's on my nightstand, Adarsh. I swear to you. I have it sitting there. I see it every day and I never touch it.
If they start calling it X people, I'm done. Yeah, that's what they say, that the Captain Marvel movie made Nick Fury. They neutered Nick Fury. I mean, you could always look at it like it was a young Nick Fury. He wasn't
jaded yet.
Yeah, he wasn't the cynical, jaded Nick Fury that we know from the Avengers, and how they made the Avengers origin come from Captain Marvel, like the name and everything. Yeah, your boy Zach, his YouTube, I think he's very political in his stuff too. The Hot Girl PF looks dope, man. I'm not a DC statue collector, but and I think anytime you do a character with like angel wings or like eagle type wings, it looks cool.
Holy shit! Look how old he's referencing. Look how old he's referencing here. Steve. Hey, Papo!
Liz Wolf flexing his time with us.
Oh my god! Yo, that's before I even got on the camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's over a year ago.
On Google Stadia, what does that mean? I don't know.
Stadium. What is? Maybe he meant studio. I don't know.
Oh, Why the Last Man was a good read too. I mean, I guess people will try to say that's political or SJW-ish.
Bob, you better stop.
It
Stop.
did come out first.
No, it didn't. When did it?
Mortal Kombat came out like 92 or
yeah,
something.
I was born in 85.
Well, I didn't meet you until like
No.
2000, 2001? 2000. Stop. All right. Well,
One.
that's 2001. That's what I said. But when I said 2001, you looked at me crazy.
Because you're guessing. You shit.
Well, I didn't know if maybe we met a few months prior to 2001. You know what I mean? I remember we saw Spider-Man 1 in the movie theaters. We skipped school to go see it. You remember?
Yeah, of course I fucking remember.
Well, you were
Fuck
looking at me
you.
crazy. Tekken and Virtua Fighter use the same game engine? No.
Thank you.
No, they
Statue
don't.
collecting.
Bullshit.
Thank you.
Not true. There's a different juggle system.
I'm gonna juggle you right now.
It is kind of similar now that I think about it. But I don't know. There's something about Tekken I just don't like. The juggle system's got to be different. When are we going to get another Genpie room tour? And yeah, Tekken is trash.
You know what? Block that person.
I didn't grow up with Tekken 3, man. Is that the one where everybody picked Eddie? That was Tekken Tag. Hated that shit. What up, Chad?
Oh my god, Amir's got fighting words.
Oh god, where is it? Oh,
Or you're right over it.
yeah, that's too hardcore for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, JMS. I didn't know what that meant either. The X-Force diorama. I think it's that one. It's got Thunderbird in it. It must be a smaller scale.
My nail hurts.
Yeah, McFarlane doesn't need the money to license to Funko.
Oh,
good morning, Chris, Playboy. What was the most whack comment you've ever read? I think it was the one where the guy was like, I kind of like your video, but since you have tattoos, you might be gang affiliated, so I can't subscribe. I think that was probably one of the wackest ones. Or just some hating ass troll comments where I just block those people now. I don't even reply to them with the your mamas anymore. Because that's what they want. They want to get a reaction out of you. So you just say some hating ass shit. Yeah.
I just cry. And I feel bad. No. I have to wait till Steve goes through all the comments to make sure he's gotten rid of all the bad ones.
You gotta screen them first.
Because how much am I going to spend on therapy going and talking to someone about people on the internet hate me? Oh, Ben Hizzle. I just saw his name.
I missed something.
Oh my god.
Marco saying, what's up, everyone? Watching this while I sip my morning coffee while my daughter reorganizes my omnibus books. Wait, you can get your daughters to reorganize your books?
First of all, all of your slipcase cases will have ripped spines.
Hope you have a good day. Keep up the good work. I love the channel. Appreciate that, sir. What's up, JLS?
It's Marcos. He sent the box full of pops.
Thank you, man. That was crazy. That box was nuts.
I know. That was crazy. I'm about to go through it and get some stuff ready for the junk crate.
Yeah, like the DC ones. The DC pops. Now, there's ones in there that are giveaway ones for sure. Dylan. Oh, okay.
JLS.
I don't know. You don't think it wasn't political right in the very Silver Age first issues? Yeah, the What If omnibus. Yeah, I want that. X-Folk.
X-Peeps.
What's Stevie B talking? I think they put so much diversity in comics and comic properties. It's not so much to appeal to that demographic, but to avoid the backlash from the demographic for not representing them. Yeah, so like, were you gonna buy it or not? That's what I don't like. That's kind of like what I was mentioning about the Ethan Van Scriber video. You're not mad because you want to read it. You're just mad because it's not there.
Right.
Which is bullshit. I would be like, look at the sales, bro.
Hand me that cup. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Oh, Stadia is an online gaming service. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, man. Oh, you stream games. Okay. Is that what's inside that new arcade? It's not an arcade 1-up, but it's like similar to that just came out. What up, 90 MF? How did we first meet? We met at a house party from mutual friends when we were 16 years old. Yeah, I'm with you, Dylan. I enjoy the Wu-Tang American Saga. I hate how it ended, like on a cliffhanger kind of thing. Like, and hopefully there's going to be a season 2, because otherwise that would really suck. Yeah, we did skip school to see Spider-Man 1. It was one of our first dates. Oh, yeah, I got throwback pictures for sure. It's all good, JMS. I like to talk about the political stuff because I kind of try to keep it neutral. You know, I don't want to alienate fans like the comic book industry was doing. Next, I think they do have Tekken Pops, no? Virtual Fighter Pops will be dope. Oh, you remember that Bloody Roar? What up, Ben Hizzle? It was like Altered Beast, but like a Tekken fighting game version. Yeah, McFarlane doing signatures for CGC right now. Mortal Kombat is my #1 fighter. Black Friday in stock. So the thing with in stock trades is I have everything, you know, not to sound like that, but I only really need the new stuff. So for me, those sales never really do anything for me. You're not a gangster, I'm out. Shout out to Comic Collection Agency, $2 super chat. Love the content, Gem. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah, Spawn Funko Pops needs to happen. The weirdest comment you ever got? Man, Bob, it's got to be one of yours, brother. Good morning, Alan from Juarez.
Nuh-uh.
Right on the other side of us over here. Yeah, you know what's funny, Sick Rick? I was thinking about getting a green screen because I saw Mr. X with one, but I'm like, damn, I have a good background. Like, what would I do? Replace it with an image of something? That just didn't really seem necessary.
Someone asked you if this was a green screen.
Yeah. They're like, my brother doesn't believe you. Touch the books behind you.
You got to pull one off because you could have just touched the green screen.
Well, no one's questioning now. No, I'm not going to send any books for signing, bro. I'm not really into that. That's the ask Man Cave Comics on that waiting game and how much money it costs. That's not what I'm into. What's up, Infinity Nexus?
What up?
Where them Latino superheroes at? Holler at my boy Miguel O'Hara. Well, I think he's half, right? Half Mexican and half Irish. Okay. Well, let's see what's he saying. I believe they're including this level of diversity because they believe it will make them more money. Agreed. That's what I think too. Ultimately, companies like Disney, Marvel, which is owned by Disney, just want business. Yeah, totally just want to capitalize off new markets. And I think that was the point. It was a boardroom. How do we get more Hispanics to read comics? How do we get more black people to read comics? Okay, let's make this guy black. Let's make this guy a woman. Like, that's what the board was thinking, which was stupid, man. Like, it needs to be organic because this is art. This, like, writing the actual artwork, you can't try to like sell it like a lunchbox or something, like slap a sticker on it and boom, now they'll buy this one. You know what I mean? It's more passion involved. Gem Mint Pops, you know I'm all about that. My favorite Virtual Fighter character, I like Cage, obviously, and I like Jackie. Totally agree, Infinity Nexus. That is definitely what's going on. I know, Fee. We got to get Fee a better chair, right? Can I get you a better chair? Fee got me this chair.
I did. And I put it together for you.
She did. And we got the stool. I still haven't read Shadowland, man. I have not gotten to that. White Wolf says dope shirt fee.
Thanks. I got it from Tarjay. Oh, here, hold on.
Yeah, Blue Beetle is Latino. Jaime Reyes. I was gonna say Miles Morales too, but I was like, damn, it's only Spider-Man characters that get that treatment. El Diablo, Ghost Rider. But see, the problem is everyone that we're naming are already established characters that they race swapped or whatever. You know, and that's not what should happen.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
He loves Cage. Yeah, he's the ninja. Get woke, go broke. Charlie's Angels, Terminator. Yo, I couldn't even believe they made another Charlie's Angels movie. I'm like, what? Didn't the last one flop? To record my videos, brother, I record everything using this iPhone 8 Plus with a GemMint case.
Well, that's...
So, yeah, and for live streams, we use a webcam, the Logitech 1080p, which I hate how the live streams look. It looks good here, but on YouTube, it looks worse than this.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Chavez, but isn't that the Captain America character?
I can't.
Captain, yeah. Yeah, how do you sell more comics? Exactly. Write good stories. And maybe if you hire a creative team that is of a different race, they'll create characters that they can relate to, right? Because if you think about the white male characters that we know, it's because white males created characters, probably didn't even think twice about it. They just made a character, and I guess it was their same race or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, Todd McFarlane, he came out, he made Spawn black, and he wasn't black. But again, I don't think Spawn was never his thing. That wasn't what defined him. He just happened to be that.
I don't think any character that defined.
But I think a lot of these characters that they try to create now, that's what's defining them. The fact that they're a woman or the fact that they're a different race,
Mm-hmm.
which is, and it was pisses people off. America Chavez. Yeah, see? Nah, bruh. Oh, Akira, I like a lot too, Bob. He does a lot of stomp pushes.
Mm.
What's Fee's latest Funko Pop added to the collection? Did you gotten one recently?
The only pops I got were from DJ Sick Rick.
Well, yeah, what are
the
they?
2 Care Bear ones, and then I have the 3 Fraggle Rock ones.
Yeah, the Old Man and Virtual Fighter was good too.
Yes.
I remember Battle Risha Toshinden. I never really fucked with it though.
Yeah, people think that I'm getting into the pops the same way you are, but I'm not.
Fee, get Fee a better chair. Fix this now. We got to come up with some. We should do this on the couch.
I mean, it's okay because
she's a dainty little thing.
There's not really a lot of space in here for another huge chair like this. I'm not really up here other than for right now.
Everyone donate $1 to get a Fee a new chair. If everyone super chats $1, all 120 people watching,
I'll almost have enough money to get another chair. And I think I got this one when it was on sale. I tried to get you like the nicest one I could find.
This webcam, I don't know. It was anywhere between like $50 to $100.
It doesn't matter. Just get anything. Get the cheapest one you can find.
Yeah, okay. So Tyler Chance is saying he can't think of the writer, but the writer said he doesn't write female characters. He writes characters that happen to be female or something to that extent. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it just needs to be organic, you know? Matt Haven Comics, $2 super chat for Fee's chair. All right,
so
y'all.
Excited to get this chair!
Are you really?
No.
Just buy a chair. What the fuck? Wasn't White Tiger originally Latino? She is in the cartoon, I know. My kids loved her. And my kids never were like, oh, we love her because she's Hispanic. They just like the White Tiger.
She represents me.
Well, they're not.
I mean, like a girl,
right.
like a girl.
I don't think any little girl says that. They just liked the character because she was a cool character.
Megan loved like Beast Boy for a while.
He's green.
And he's DC. It's like, it was blasphemy. It was just like, what are you doing? And it was just all.
You do know he's DC, right?
It was on Cartoon Network. She just was fucking with it.
Good morning, Johnny Rando. Comics Mixes Fight said we need 2 thrones. I feel you.
Oh, mine's right here.
Can we talk about Bond for a minute? I'm not against Black Women Lead, just not Bond. I disagree because James Bond or not Bond. James Bond is a person, but 007 is a spy. They could be anybody. So really, people disagreed with me, but I didn't really mind Ironheart because Iron Man is just really an armor. I mean, but he is, I mean, a genius, rich guy, whatever. But it's like anybody could be Iron Man if they are wearing an iron suit. No?
Yeah.
No, you don't think so?
No, I'm just.
Or same with Thor. Anybody can have the power of Thor if they're worthy to hold the hammer. So some of that stuff, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. Like Bond, I don't think a lot of people are going to run out to see that movie. Did it already come out?
I have never run to see a Bond movie.
That's
ever.
true. But also, what's the guy they wanted? He was the villain from the Hobbs and Shaw movie. His name was like Eldridge or something like that. He was in talks for Bond, and I thought he would have been a dope Bond too. No, Eldridge. It's Elba, something like that.
I don't. Are you talking about black guy?
Yeah.
Idris.
Oh my god! Everybody's sending the super.
Oh my god! This chair is gonna be beautiful. Oh my god!
Hold on.
Aww.
Driven from Desperation, $2 super chat. Stevie B, $2 super chat. New chair fund. Hold on.
Oh my god!
JMS said can't super chat. He's on the company phone. He'll buy a mug though. DJ Sigrig $1. Brandy sent $2. That's funny, yo. Oh, Douglas Smith sent $2. Man Cave sent $2. My donation.
Oh my god! What? No, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. All right.
You're James Bond Jembo. Oh, Elder Ibis. Yeah, I thought he would have been a dope 007.
Oh yeah, I would have fucked with that.
And then also with,
but that's their thing. They have a whole bunch of different people that's not.
Okay, so here's the thing: there have been a ton of actors that played James Bond, the actual James Bond. So
all different kinds of actors.
Already in itself, he's been all different kinds of actors. What?
Wait, did they? So wait, they made a black female Bond?
I think they made her 007. Not that her name wasn't James Bond, but she was 007. She was the secret agent working for MI6, like James Bond was. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Hey, from another, but it definitely feels like we're doing this for shock value. We're trying to piss people off. Well, I mean, it's a company, right? So they're probably thinking maybe we'll get the African American community to come watch this movie now that we made her a black female, which is stupid. Which is, hey, I'm something of a minority myself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when Rhodey was Iron Man during that time, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't blasphemous. It wasn't like it wasn't an agenda. It just was part of an Iron Man story, and I'm down with that. It makes sense that Rhodey would be Iron Man if Iron Man decided to, if he died or if he retired or whatever. Like he's War Machine, which is basically Iron Man. You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, you're not getting any new suits after that. You're rocking with that.
That's true.
That make and model for
that mark is the last one.
That's the last
Riri
one.
Williams literally stole his text. She loves the science. Oh, she stole it. All right. I haven't read the story. Idris Elba. Oh, it is Elba. You were right.
I know.
What did I call him? Something way different.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, somebody else got it. Okay.
I don't even. If you could have asked me to.
Let's get this chair thing out.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good, brother. I was just joking. You guys, I'll buy her a chair. She can buy it if she wants. She got the card.
I never leave. The only time I leave the house is to go meet you wherever you are.
So I bought, we subscribed to Disney Plus because I am going to watch the shows. I mean, they're supposed to tie into the movies or whatever. So, yeah.
No, if I was going to be in a James Bond movie, I would want to be one of the girls.
ZZ5, my honest opinion on Tom King's Batman run, and this is not coming from a Batman or a Tom King expert, but I just found it to be very confusing and very choppy and hard to follow. And stuff happens in one issue, then they have 5 issues that have nothing to do with it, and then they reference that issue here over here, and it's like, I didn't even remember. And how many Batman runs are going on at the same time right now with DC? Like, damn, bro. It's all this shit. It's not even the same Batman. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, I feel you. I got you. Yeah, it was definitely a shock value move. So, and I would be down with Elba being Earth 2 Superman. I mean, that's comic accurate, you know. I doubt that they would make it a full movie because it's not a popular character, but... Did I send it twice? Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oops! Oh well.
The chair unboxing. I'll film the chair unboxing.
We'll do it. We'll do it for sure. We'll do it on a live. Mandalorian reviews. I don't know. I don't think I'm a big enough Star Wars buff to be able to pull off Star Wars reviews.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know anything about it. I would
Yeah.
only be able to speak on what
Yeah.
happened in the show. I wouldn't know any.
And I mean, I've watched all the Star Wars movies, but I'm not an expert like that. I don't feel confident enough to do Star Wars reviews.
I thought this was like an origin story until you told me where it takes place. I was like, oh, it's in the middle of the story. Okay.
Mandalorian, we are enjoying watching it though. What up, Matthias? Hello. But are you going to be waiting a year on Disney Plus for any new series related? Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, I will. I don't like going to the movie theaters.
Oh, we're at the bottom of the comments. All right, means it's time to wrap this up.
What's in the box?
Gem, you have to pick up the Detective Comics Rebirth run. I know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I hear it's great though. All right, guys. So we're gonna wind down. We've been on this thing for an hour and 40 minutes.
40.
We appreciate everybody doing super chats for the chair funds.
I know that was
great.
fun. Thanks, guys.
That was funny. What are we doing? So I'm off work this whole week, Thanksgiving week. Plan to do a lot of videos, a lot of content. I have a lot of good ideas that you guys have been giving me for every omnibus release so far.
Yeah,
videos
we should go live on Thanksgiving for all the people that are like
that don't have a family to go Thanksgiving to,
or like are with their family and are just hiding away in a room.
Our kids will love it.
Oh yeah, they'll.
Our kids feel like they have no privacy. Like, God, you're live
First of all,
again.
nobody ever even sees them.
I know.
No one ever even sees them.
Time to step outside your comfort zone for Star Wars.
I just don't know if I can fit that much more fandom into my life because Star Wars is like a huge.
It's a huge undertaking.
It's a huge.
You did
thing.
like watching the toys I made a Star Wars one.
Yeah, I do like.
But you were never really a fan of Star Wars. Like
I just like the tiny little figures.
Yeah.
I like how well made they are. Toys are not made the same.
Yeah, I think Ben Hizzle, I think they do have uncuts of that set, and I think they're inexpensive as well. But I wouldn't buy them because it's the same. Like I seen it for the inserts, the 5 bonus cards. It goes straight down a whole sheet. I wasn't really into them.
Gems giving.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. We're gonna be around. We're gonna put out a lot of content. I might drop my little COPPA FTC video that I wanted to put out there.
Just to get your little 2 cents out
Get
there.
my 2 cents out on that thing.
I think I think you probably have to label that video like appropriate for children.
This is for children.
This video is safe for children. I feel like that's more. No, that's not the question. It's not. Is this safe for children? It's is this for children?
Right. The whole reason why. Oh, here $2 from Driven from Desperation. The whole reason is because YouTube data mines their viewers and they use that data to try to sell to advertisers. So they got caught because they went to Hasbro with a PowerPoint saying, look how many users we have under the age of 13. And somebody was like, yo, wait a minute. I thought you weren't allowed to be on YouTube if you were under the age of 13. And that's how they got in trouble violating COPPA, which was a law that's been in place since 1998. So YouTube, they fucked themselves up. And now they're saying that we should mark our shit for kids because if it's for kids, then we can't put ads on it because we can't data mine it.
Well, here's my now you're saying. So I was like, if you're showing like a thrift store haul, it's safe for kids, but it's not necessarily for kids.
If you put for kids, that means that you can't monetize it.
Okay.
So we want to monetize our videos, right?
Right.
So we are saying that it's not for kids. Now the problem is if we're going to get fined from the FTC that they think that it is for kids because it's including cartoon characters or comic book characters.
That's like you can't even say it now though because if you go to like Adult Swim, which is an adult TV channel, I mean it's in the title, Adult Swim. Those are all you have tons of cartoons, but none of that would be considered safe for children, even if you took a step back and looked at it.
So I saw comments, hentai is cartoons. Is that for children?
Stop.
Infinity Nexus says, didn't you get like $50 in chats for the chair fee? Should be in the Emperor's chair next time. Next time she could have this chair. No, we'll get her. We'll get a new chair. I don't care. The only thing is, are we gonna have 2 big computer chairs in this room at all times?
My arms will be. Mine will be up.
We need a new desk altogether.
This table is terrible. If you want this, come by the house. We will give it to you.
Boy Who Had 7 Stone Sour.
We need to get. First of all, you don't need all this space. Like there's dust all around the edge. This is too big.
GemMint is not safe for work. So I made a not safe for work video on the boys, and it got demonetized because I showed like.
Oh, the wieners and stuff.
Because I showed Hero Gasm. I mean, damn.
I mean, it's a fucking cartoon dick.
Yeah, I gotta watch Omar's video. I didn't see it. Table fund. Finny Nexus, thank you, sir. Greetings from Portugal. Great stream. Love the content. Do an unboxing of Feast new chair. Will do.
No, I have. Okay, I'll say it when we're
right,
off.
Let's wrap this thing off. Let's go ahead and go get breakfast.
Breakfast? Are we gonna go somewhere?
We can.
Do you?
We got all the super chat money ready to blow.
No, that's for my chair.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we still got videos lined up for every day of the week. We're gonna do some more shit. That's it.
Equality in chairs. Hashtag quality for.
We need some diversity in chairs in here.
Yeah, I like the Rick and Morty. Oh, you don't watch Rick and Morty. There's a Rick and Morty episode where he goes to all these alternate universes.
That's at McDonald's.
No, hell the fuck no. Okay, never mind.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button before you leave. If you're watching on the replay, drop us a comment and subscribe to the channel if you want more daily content. This is the second video for today. All right, y'all. Peace.